goodness knows what's going to happen between these two as they're now inside these final 2 or 3 kilometres of the race, as to whether they can split apart. As Pantani's he's going, he's broken the elastic at long last. I thought he'd been locked so much with Tonkov that there was no chance for him to get a greater distance. He needs to take about a minute out of Tonkov, as our camera's gone back down to Guarini, who's really just fighting to hang on into third place. He should be able to get that, but really I've been waiting to see whether Pantani, with his acceleration, could get away from Tonkov. Tonkov took the stage victory yesterday. He stayed with Pantani on the climb, but now he's busted gut and he's blown it, and he really has gone slowly as Pantani suddenly accelerated. He has to take about another half a minute to a minute out of Pantani, but I think he's probably left it a bit late now, and Pantani has gone away as Tonkov has run out of steam. 2 kilometres to go then for Pantani. Now in this 2 kilometres, normally on the flat, not much difference would happen because they'd rocket in at maybe taking about 1 minute and 20 seconds to cover each kilometre, about 2.5 minutes. But when you're on the climbs like this, it's going to take a lot longer to get up there, and Pantani will be pushing hard to open up that gap, which this morning was 27 seconds. He'll also get 12 seconds bonus. He will get 8 seconds bonus, Tonkov. So that'll be just 4 seconds between the two at the end, plus whatever Pantani can do here to rescue back some of the time that he needs for the time trial later on. And these seconds are vital, by the way. I don't ramble on about this. Oh, David, shut up. But in 1955, Fiorenzo Magni won the Tour of Italy from Fausto Coppi, yes, him again, by 12 seconds. That was all. And then in 1957, Nencini beat Luis Bobby by 19 seconds. Then again in 1974, Eddie Merckx beat Baroncelli by 12 seconds. 1976, Gimondi beat Johan de Monk by 19 seconds. Battaglini in 1981 beat Tommy Priem by 38 seconds. And as recently as 1993, then Indurain beat Ugramov by some 58 seconds. So every second is vital. It doesn't matter of minutes now like it used to be in the old days, because if you go back down the old days, we can get, for instance, way back in 1914, Cal Solari won the Tour of Italy by 1 hour, 57 minutes and 26 seconds. The following year, Girardengo won it by 50 minutes. The following year, Bologna won it by 30 minutes. That was in the 1990s, 1920s. And only since the war have we had 2 big wins. That was Fausto Coppi in 1949. He beat Gino Bartali by 23 minutes and 47 seconds. And Carlo Clerici in 1954 beat the Swiss rider Hugo Kobler by 24 minutes and 16 seconds. So except for those 2 big victories since the war's finished, it's very much been down to around about 1 minute to 5 minutes has been the gap, and some of them, as we just said to, have been down there in 12 seconds for Magni in 55, 12 seconds Merckx in 74, Gimondi 12 seconds in 76. So now Pantani fighting to get every second he can, because he can't afford to relax one moment. He's not the world's greatest time trial. Saturday will be a big showdown, the OK Corral, when Pantani and Tonkov will sort out their difference. Because right now, look at the clock running between himself and Tonkov, and he has really gone this final lunge up towards the top, and it really has been a nasty bit. I said the final kilometre is very steep indeed. This is Pantani territory. This is where this man comes out, and this is where Tonkov is taking an almighty pasting. Watch the clock on the right hand side. He needs at least a minute out of Tonkov. He's trying to do it all in the last 2.5 kilometres of a race which has gone on 239 kilometres, 150 miles, and the whole thing has erupted in the final 3 kilometres. 42 seconds the gap now, and it's growing. He could get the thick end of a minute, could Pantani, plus his 4 seconds difference between the 2 of them on the bonus at the end of it. This is what he needs if he's going to win the Tour of Italy. This is the day when it really happens. He's not good at time trialing. He knows that. He knows this is the day he buries himself. And Pantani wants to ride on. He got congratulated by the prize.